welcome to today's video. This is the weekly tarot reading with Rinky. Today's extra special, it's my mom's birthday.
Yay!
Happy
birthday to Auntie.
I'm actually currently, obviously we're pre-filming this a little bit, we're actually currently working on maybe doing a bonus video later today. Not sure if that's going to happen. It might be featuring my mom, so stay tuned for another update. But as usual, all your zodiac sign timestamps will be down below in the info box. And Rinky's contact details will be there too, and we should begin as usual with Aries.
Aries, the card that we have for you is the card of Pentacles. This card here tells us that this is a week where, if there's anything sort of burdening you at this point, if there's any sort of an emotional baggage that you feel needs you to speak out, or you need somebody to sort of just listen to you, and it's going to be like a therapy to you. This is a card which is telling you, go speak to your family. There are people around you who are sort of very much welcoming your thoughts at this point. They will definitely understand what you're going through. It could be any sort of personal issue, any professional issue. Just speak your heart out to your family. Yes, it's the time where, it is asking for a bond. It's asking for a connection. The universe is telling you, you need to take that effort. If there's been any misunderstanding in the past, it's all going away. So which is a good sign. It's asking you to pay a little more attention onto the family. It's asking you to focus onto areas where you feel, the bond is not the same. You've got to make that bond all over again with your family. Angel answer for you here is success. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to is a definite yes. It's a definite right answer. It's telling you success is yours. So somewhere it's asking you to keep working hard towards it. Do everything that you feel right to making it a big success. So the situation that you're working is definite answer is success. Taurus, the card that we have for you is the Emperor. This card here tells us that this is a week where you're feeling very, very powerful. But, there is a slight difference that you need to understand. Being powerful is good. Being confident is good. But this power that you have right now, this particular week, is also coming with a lot of aggression. It just feels that you're losing your temper every now and then. It feels like, your words aren't right. It's sort of upsetting a lot of people around you. So you have to sort of calm yourself down. You have to tell yourself that, you're doing absolutely fine. There's absolutely nothing to worry about or sort of stress about. This is a time where your energies are telling you you are powerful, you are confident, but don't let that sort of walk onto your head and show your power out there in a wrong way. Angel answer for you here is no. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now may not really favor you at this point. So somewhere there are a lot of hurdles, lot of barriers that's actually coming in front of you. It's only to help you understand that things may look difficult right now, which is why we have an answer which says no. Gemini, the card that we have for you is Ace of Cups. This card here tells us that, this is a week where it just feels very emotional. It just feels like I want to vent out everything that's there. I feel burdened with a lot of emotions. This is a time where you need to take time to yourself. I would say it's not even a time to just go out and speak your emotions out to your friends or family, but it just needs time with your own self. So somewhere if there's anything that's bothering you, that's affecting you, sit down, take time to yourself, make a practice of sitting 10-15 minutes a day all by yourself and sort of meditating, chanting, whatever sort of heals you. This is a week that you need to heal yourself. Angel answer for you here, again a beautiful one, which says meditation brings answers. So angels are telling you, this is a week where the situation that you're dealing with, you have your answers within, you have everything in front of you, but you're seeking everything outside. Don't do that. It's the time you need to meditate, you need to calm yourself down, you need to understand there's a lot that your inner heart sort of wants to talk to you, inner self wants to talk to you. With that, with meditating, with just taking time to yourself, you'll have all your answers in front of you. Cancer, the card that we have for you is Knight of Cups. This card here is telling us that this is a week where, it's just like a validation from the universe that you were seeking for. It's telling you you are in the right track, you are in the right path. It's only helping you go forward and forward in life. Any thoughts, any ideas that's sort of crossing your head, you need to pen everything down. Don't let anything go away from you. This is a time to hold every emotion, every idea, every relation. Just sort of of, give your 100% to everything this particular week. Angel answer for you here is no need to worry. Angels are telling you the situation, requires you to just sort of release any worries. If there's anything that's sort of burdening you, anything that's sort of holding you really tight, it just feels the situation is not as difficult as you're thinking it in your head. You need to understand that worrying about it is not going to help. So it's the time where angels are asking you the situation is being taken care of. There's nothing absolutely to worry about. Leo, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card here is telling me that, it just feels very lazy. It just feels like I don't want to do anything this particular week. I feel somewhere you are blocking your own positive energies. You're blocking your own energies where there are so many good things that want to enter your life. If you look at this card, there is a window of opportunity, but you're choosing to overlook that. You're choosing like, this is not what I want. So somewhere your energies right now are shouting out to you saying that, just release any kind of blockage that you have. Look at the brighter side of life rather than just sort of crying and cribbing about something that you don't have at this point in life. Angel answer for you here is remain positive. Angels are telling you the situation requires you to sort of be very, very firm, very, very confident about it. Know that, it's going to turn out in a good way for you. It's the time to sort of use a lot more affirmations around it. Once you do that, once you remain positive, once you hold on to that trust, it's all falling in place for you. Virgo, the card that we have for you is the card of swords. This card here tells me looks like this is going to be a little slow week. It just feels like there's nothing new happening. Monotonous routine has sort of taken over my head. I just want to get out of the routine that I am in. It's just calling for a lot of negativity. It's nothing that you need to be negative about. Just understand that the period that you are in, it's slow, it's steady. Yes, there's a lot that's going to come your way, but there are certain hurdles, and these hurdles are not major hurdles, but you're treating them as major hurdles and you feel like nothing good is coming your way. So somewhere these vibrations that you're calling in for aren't good. It's only asking you stop, heal yourself, understand that sometimes these monotonous routine, these slow things are also meant to happen. It's only for your learning, it's only for your growth at this point. Angel answer for you here is yes. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, the situation that you're working with right now, everything is falling in place. Yes, there might, like I said, there might be delays because your week looks like that. The energies that have pulled out for you is talking a lot about delays, but somewhere day by day things are improving and you have to be grateful about it. The situation that you're dealing with, is definitely showing improvements, but this acknowledgement right now is missing from your end. So you need to acknowledge every single step, every small step towards it. Libra, the card that we have for you is the card of Wands. This card here is telling me there are two things that you're dealing with this particular week. It just feels, there are a lot of misunderstandings, there are a lot of problems, lot of complications with people around. You feel nobody at this point is sort of willing to understand you. Your thoughts, your ideas aren't matching with people, but somewhere I feel, you've become very adamant towards a certain thing, and for the fact that is not working out well for you. So somewhere it's important for you, I wouldn't say to get influenced, but sort of accept and understand certain ideas that people are showering you with at this point, because they are thinking about your good, but somewhere you feel, no, it's because people are selfish. No, people around you at this point are sort of thinking about you and giving you good advices, so it's the time you consider them. Second thing that I was talking about is a lot of battle that's going on inside your head. You feel, that confidence has somehow gone away. It just feels like it's not working, it's never going to work. All these vibrations, all these thoughts that are actually crossing your head at this point is not right. You need to understand that you need to charge yourself up, you need to motivate your own self. It's coming from somebody else is not going to really help, but coming from within is definitely something that's going to help you in the long run. Angel answer for you here is let go. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, it feels you're holding on to a lot of things. It feels there's a past baggage also that you're sort of walking into with in the present, in the future. So somewhere it's just telling me release. If there's anything that you're holding on to with regards to the situation, you need to understand, as long as you release it, only then there are things that will actually start falling in. If there are any fears, any anxiety that you're holding on to with regards to the situation, you need to release. You need to let go that first. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is Ace of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that, this is a week where you're feeling very, very emotional. It just feels like, you've sort of forgotten the balance between personal and professional life. In terms of your professional life also, you're getting very sort of personal, very emotional towards a lot of things. You got to understand that if the person is not reciprocating in the similar way, or the person is sort of behaving professional, you're taking it in the personal zone. You got to understand that somewhere you will have to draw that line for yourself this week. Even in terms of your personal life, you're getting a lot of profession into it. So somewhere this is something that's sort of creating a lot of chaos in your head right now. It just feels like, am I sort of mixing everything in my life, and are these doubts somewhere coming in? So it's only asking you to sort of understand that there has to be a balance, there has to be a line that you need to draw in both the aspects of life. Angel answer for you here is ask help from others. Angels are telling you the situation requires you to sort of seek help. You're trying and doing everything all by yourself. Sometimes it's important to get someone else's ideas, visions, so that it sort of just broadens your own perception towards certain things. It just feels like you're very limited, your thoughts, ideas, everything is just like straight. But once you get certain people involved into it, you will understand how more you can deal with this situation. So at the moment, cards are only asking you, energies are only asking you to seek help. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is a card of Swords. This card here is telling me that this is a week where you're doing excellent in terms of your profession. It's just like you feel the power, you feel the charge. If there's anything that you're looking forward to in terms of a new job, in terms of a new project, this is the right time. Just tell the universe that you're ready for a certain thing. Once you say that, you are attracting a certain opportunity in your life. Also, this card tells us that this is a week where you have to use your words. If you feel that there's something that needs to be spoken, go ahead and do that. You're sort of limiting your own self, and you feel like speaking would sort of land you into trouble, but no, your energies are saying it's going to favor you. Whatever you speak, whatever you sort of put your point forward, once you ask for it, only then you're getting it. Angel answer for you here is helpful people. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, sort of requires you to invite a lot of people into it. Just sort of seek advices, sort of start discussing about the issue that you're facing in terms of the people that you're surrounded with. There's a lot of advices, a lot of help that people will actually shower you with, and you will feel a lot more powerful, and the situation will sort of get better. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is a card of Cups. This card here is telling me that it feels I'm tired. It feels like I'm exhausted. Somewhere the week has sort of started on a note where it just feels I don't want to do anything. It just feels because I've given so much into a certain thing, and now that I'm not getting anything, I feel like quitting. I feel like walking away at this point. It only tells me like there's so much that I'm dealing with. The energies aren't really favoring me. Nothing is coming my way. But it's only asking you to stop. It's only asking you to take a break. It's asking you to sort of rejuvenate with your own self, understand what works well for you. So sometimes these breaks, these pauses are only going to help you get better, help you understand things in a broader way, where you will understand it was all meant to happen. Angel answer for you here is a year from now. The situation that you're dealing with is not something that I would say a short-term thing. It's something that you're looking at in a way where, it's long-term. So somewhere your ultimate satisfaction, that ultimate sort of, okay, now I feel content sort of, it's going to come to you in a year from now. So somewhere all these periods, all these times that you're working onto right now, it's only helping it to get better. But that final destination looks like it's still far off from. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is a card of Swords. This card here is telling me that you know, it's a week where it feels very sort of upsetting, very sort of, you know, it just feels very burdened. Somewhere you're giving it a lot into emotion. It just feels there are so many misunderstandings that's happening. It's because I feel you're keeping everything within. You feel, or you choose not to speak rather, you know, it just feels it's going to create more chaos, it's going to create more tension to the people that I deal with in my day-to-day life. But the energies here are only telling you to speak up. You know, it's only telling you it's going to be a good idea for you. Once you speak up, it's a lot that I feel you're holding on to. You know, that's what is creating more misunderstandings. That's what is creating more sort of trouble in your life. This is a week, just speak your heart out. And if there were any sort of problems with a close friend or someone in the past, go ahead and amend that relationship. It's only going to get better. Angel answer for you here is no. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, you know, it doesn't seem like it's coming your way. It doesn't seem like it's working the way you want it to. But sometimes just letting things unfold in its own way is going to be a good idea for you. So somewhere what you want is something that you're not getting, but what you're getting is much more than what you're asking for. Pisces, the card that we have for you is the Tower. This card here tells us that, you know, it feels like I want to control everything. You know, it just feels like if I say a certain thing to a certain person, that certain person should react in a similar way. It's only telling me the need to control a situation, the need to control a person is there within, and it's only creating negative vibes. Because I feel somewhere it's not working the way you want it to work. It's only telling me it's going to be a good idea for you once you release all of that. You know, once you sort of have that feeling that I want to control, I want to take charge of everything. No, it's not happening, it's not working out. Just releasing and let things unfolding, sort of, you know, not trying to control a person and letting that person behave the way that person wants to is something that you're inviting good vibes into. Angel answer for you here is big happy changes. Angels are telling you it's the time right now to celebrate. You know, it's the time right now to sort of enjoy all the positivity that you're surrounded with in terms of the situation that you're working with. So it's only good time where, you know, think good things and good things are coming your way.
Okay, so I hope that this video was super helpful for you guys. Let me know if you guys did enjoy it down below in the comments. We're both always reading your comments and sitting and tapping on likes and hearts, I promise. Make sure that you guys keep coming back for more by subscribing to the channel, both mine as well as Rinky's. She does videos regularly on her channel as well, so make sure you go check that out. I will see you guys in the next video, and Rinky will see you next week. Bye!